out of the back, please.
Thanks. Both candidates mentioned postgraduates. Could they explain how they feel they understand the postgraduate experience and how they would carry that into their role as president if elected?
Well, obviously I've been one. I am one. I know plenty of them. I hear loads of their grumbles. From the postgrad perspective, there are issues coming up that are very important. The university wants far more postgraduate students, obviously because it would make Durham a lot better university, having a greater research body there, but obviously cynically overseas students also have greater fees attached to them, so they can get a lot more money out of them. But if they expand their numbers, it's making sure that they get the right services. And even if you're not a postgrad now, it will affect your undergrad community, because one of the plans they have at the minute is they want more postgraduates living in university accommodation. The basic plan is now a very big fudge. They want to squeeze out third and fourth year returners, and basically from what I can see and what I've heard and what they've told me is that they want colleges full of first years and postgrads with a very, very small return rate in the middle, which will ruin college spirit. I'm not for that. That's totally wrong. If you want more postgrads in colleges, you have to increase accommodation, basically, because you can't crush JCRs. Department academic-wise, obviously, again, if you're increasing postgrad numbers, you have to understand that departments have to have greater facilities. You need more office space, you need more admin support, you need your whatever you need for your course there. So I think that's something that needs to be pushed for very much.
I think going directly off that, I think the planned postgrad accommodation in Collingwood, the increased accommodation, will mean that there's an increased postgrad presence there without kind of disrupting the JCR. So that's a possible route. I think commenting about specific initiatives, I think anyone familiar with the university will know that change doesn't happen after 1 year. And so it would be kind of building on those specific issues and kind of just looking at that change. To be honest, I haven't been a postgrad. But then again, I've been an undergrad, and I can't say I'm entirely representative of the undergrad experience. That just doesn't make sense. I think what I would say is I engage with as many postgrads as possible, in the same way I'd engage with many undergrads as possible, kind of drawing as many opinions and as many problems to me as possible, because I can't anticipate every problem that every undergrad is going to face. Equally, I can't anticipate every problem that every postgrad is going to face. So communication, engagement, transparency, that's the way I deal with that.
Okay, I literally have time for one more question. And I'm going to go this side here.
Both candidates have made a lot in their husts of representation and engagement with the student body, and it seems to me that that is premised primarily upon a sense of relevance of the student union to the student body. Given that we're a university of some 15,000 odd students and there are maybe 100 people in this room, which is, I would say, token of a general sensibility among the Durham student body with regards to union politics, how would each candidate propose to improve on that situation?
Well, there's actually 17,000 students in Durham, so this is an even poorer representation than you might think. I think the real thing to kind of make a relevant student union is to have one that engages with its students. It's kind of really push, well, if you excuse the word, the DSU brand. I think it's indicative of the fact that students do care about certain issues, that 2,900 people have joined a Facebook group saying Durham Students for Freedom of Speech. And although they may not care enough to kind of come to this hust to see me fumble through my words, I think there are issues that they do care about. If they care enough to be counted, then there are issues that we should carry forward. I don't think we can just say Durham students are apathetic. I just think we need to find out what the issues are that are relevant to them. I
would echo Sam, actually, when it comes to the crunch. Durham students are definitely not apathetic. Given the right issue, and they will campaign on it heartily. In terms of specific facilitation, as I mentioned in my HUST, I think the DSU website could be far easier to navigate, far easier to use, so you can actually see what the DSU is doing. Again, the thing is though, that's kind of a blanket umbrella term though. You can do websites, you can send emails, you can do Facebook groups, you can do whatever. It's actually about sort of getting out round about the colleges, meeting people. If I was president, I would like myself and the SABs that were working with me to get out around the colleges, go to formals, go to common room meetings, hang around the bar, go and see the people, hear exactly what they think. Because at the end of the day, you get somebody one-to-one, you can hear their ideas.
Excellent. Thank you very much to the candidates.